John Kehoe joins us this morning on this Motivational Monday, and we're talking about his brand new book, Quantum Warrior, The Future of the Mind. And this is the man that sold 2 million copies of his previous book. He's an inspiring visionary. He has traveled the world. He says his favorite country after Canada is South Africa, and it's great to have him back here. Welcome back to Expresso. Nice to be chatting to you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Listen, what makes the new book different from your others? Quantum Warrior. I mean, you've released quite a few books.
I have, and what it is it's a new model. It takes the original mind power, and we go into a completely visionary possibility of our future as a species. And what I've taken is the most up-to-date scientific discoveries about the mind, things like neuroplasticity. Now, what is neuroplasticity?
I'm looking at you going, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You know, the neuroplasticity is a very strange-sounding word, and it's great to throw it at a dinner party. You can say, isn't it wonderful what they're doing with neuroplasticity nowadays? What it means is the mind. What it means is the mind's able to rewire itself with suggestion. So what it is, we can rewire our brains, rewire our minds in any way that we choose. And so one of the ways that we do it, and I talk about the 7 disciplines.
We touched on the first 2. We looked at the internal dialogue. We looked at dropping pettiness, and we're going to go on to the third one, gathering and harvesting moments, enjoying
Yes,
beauty.
I like to think of myself as an athlete of the mind. I mean, we had a
one
segment
of your chapters
there.
in the book.
That's one of the chapters in the new book. And one of the disciplines of being an athlete of the mind is that we actually gather moments of joy, happiness, beauty, and we let these things vibrate us. We let them thrill us. Now, it was very interesting in that last segment. I mean, it was horrific what's happening in that. And some people might say, well, what right do we have to be happy? I mean, with all this sorrow, with all this misfortune happening around us, it's all the more reason for us to be happy, because you want to balance the energy.
But don't you think it's great? We spoke about it earlier before the Coney, we mentioned on the Coney 2012. Yeah, people making a difference in other people's lives. Random acts of kindness again.
Exactly, random acts of kindness. And so what it is every day we look at something that we should be happy about. Like if you want to be unhappy, by the way, there are hundreds of reasons to be unhappy right now. If you want to be happy, there's hundreds of reasons to be happy as well. So little things like when you take a bath in the morning or in the evening, to just realize, wow, I'm in the bath. It feels good. It's great. I mean, maybe 10 minutes from now I have to run off to work, but for this moment, I did a book actually. It was called The Practice of Happiness. And when I was doing my media interviews, everyone said, oh, I love your new book, The Pursuit of Happiness. And I said, it's not the pursuit, it's the practice of happiness. Whatever you practice regularly will become your energy and vibration. You can be positive, you can be negative, you can be happy, you can be unhappy. Actually, it turns out that happiness is a choice.
Now, the fourth discipline, mindfulness.
Mindfulness is realizing that every life is made up of thousands of little moments, and to make the moments important, not to be focused always on the goals. Now, yes, it is important that we raise the children, and it is important that we are successful and get the promotions and have the good things in our life. Those are important. But what about the little moments? What about the little moments, not just on camera but off camera? The little exchanges you're having with your fellow coworkers, the shopkeeper, the family meal. Those are the things that actually make up a life. And when you can have them be sources of nourishment for you, and you actually enjoy them and appreciate them while they're happening. John Lennon says, life is what happens while we're busy making other plans.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's so, mindfulness is letting every moment, every occurrence, every experience be what it is. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be wonderful. It is what it is, and appreciating it for what it is.
Well, John, we're going to catch up with you in just a minute, in a little second. If you need to chat to him, why don't you call in 0839133728 or post any questions on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3. You can also grab your cell phones right away, because we've got 10 copies that are only signed by John Kehoe of his brand new book, Quantum Warrior, The Future of the Mind. What you need to do is SMS win your name and city. The details on your screen, 33728. Now let's take a quick break, and we'll catch up with you after this on your Motivational Monday on SABC3. Stay with Espresso and SABC3.